Also, Aloha Āina was doing. These people I wrote this was magnetic. A lot of our homes using as only or some type of protocol. We see them over there. Yeah? In hopes that it infect everybody else that pick up this song and succeed and allow it. Because that invokes everything. We get one way in the right direction. Okay?
From the growth of a seed, there's a tree. Allow the leaves form, the flowers form, then the seed falls on the ground and a lot of fruit. About continuing, about growing the land.
audience, and we just wanted to thank you all. I hope you're going to stay tuned to our Aloha Āina, Maui style. Everybody's getting in a bus now. We're going to go up and join the protest for the continual taking, selling, trying to keeping the families in courts to protect their lands. And these lands have been in court for like 100 years. And how many times do we have to say, no, yeah. So, John.
And I hope that there's more people that will come this afternoon to find a kupuna on the petition, which is the evidence that proves there is no annexation of the Hawaiian Islands, Kingdom of Hawaii, and that the state of Hawaii is actually wrong. So come and find your kupuna, join with them on the petition, be the loyalists that we are, and follow what the king has instructed, which is to Aloha Āina. And our kupuna knew exactly what they were doing, why they were doing it, and how to do it. All we need to do is follow through. So come find your kupuna and put a petition. Enjoy yourself with that petition and solidify our kingdom forever.
So I just want to say that, you know, Mr. Namuro of the Road Commission said that he's not going to take off the names of people who've already died, because it's now a record of genealogy, I believe. And we wanted to say that we started out with over 21,000 signatures when we started to continue to sign, because if he's not taking his names off, I guess ours continue, because we are the real Ku'e petition, the protest to the annexation to the United States. And
Ole annexation. Ole annexation.
Here we go.
And then we're going back to what time did she say? Just basically their demonstrations
So, shall I pause it for this? Okay, we're going to pause and come back. And then we'll come back on in about an hour or so?
No, you can film them up there.
Up there, it's live, okay.
You want to take this? Okay. Let's pull everybody in the bus.
All right. There's a bus.
There's a bus. Come on, let's go.
So we'll just leave this here. I'll put the computer in the car. Or you can film the bus.
You're getting to see firsthand what we're talking about
Fantastic.
our land. I hope you'll understand that.
Yeah, we should get them on. You know, I want 30 people in this box.
More than that.
You still on the live stream?
We can go in.
You still on the live stream?
Yeah, it's a live stream.
We're still on the live stream, everybody. In case you're going to say something odd.
Revolution in progress.
Live stream.
Okay, everybody good? We're on.
You okay?
I haven't driven these bus for almost 4 months. Solid, the immovable protector.
So when you hear
Maybe you should introduce why. Just where we're going. I don't know where we're going. So
Who would be the best person? He's driving.
So where are we going? Who knows where we're going?
Foster would know her.
We need you to. Would you like to say where
This is
we're
the
going?
live stream. You gotta tell them where we're going, what's coming up.
We're headed to the Aqua of Kahoma, which is in the district of Lāhaina, just outside of Mukuhuni. So just left Awahipana of Mukuhuni, and we're now traversing across the plains to Kahoma, Ahua.
Fantastic.
So like Hawaii, where different occupation families, they have and they're different from our families.
She's uncle. Civic Center. I guess
More fights. Why are we going?
Literally, I think they don't know why we're going.
Give background, Foster.
There's live streaming. You got a few viewers.
On the Aloha Āina
Someone out there is watching.
Well, right now there is a gathering of supporters, the families. These are the ancestral families from Kahoma, whose lands right now are being threatened by greed development. The lands right now are being sought after by landowners, specifically Kahoma LLC. This is a company that was formed in 2000, and they bought many acres of land that was formerly Pioneer Mill, former sugarcane throughout the West Maui Mountains. And so some of these lands, the original ancestral families still have interest, still want to come forward and protect the land. And so this gathering now that we're going to is to show support for the family by sign waving, by letting the potential buyers, the landlord, that there's still families here in Lāhaina that want the land to be kept in its family's hands, I guess you could say. I do better when I listen to this scroaching.
We always try to be mob-eyed, and the small parcel came under Land Use Commission to change its designation, zoning. And these two ladies, one of them a lineal descendant of land, and she represented her family and their interest, and the other a neighbor who lived right in that neighborhood. These two moms fought the developer, and they proved that their application is incomplete and not good. And so they voted. If you know anything about the Land Use Commission, rarely do they ever turn something down. And when they voted, they turned down the application. And then the state and the County of Maui said, oh, no, we have to vote again. And made up some bogus rule. And when they voted again, of course, they had people who are more favorable to development. They all showed up this time, and the application passed. And so it still sits in court, and they came and plowed this place down, the Heya, the Mo'o caves, the family graves. They just plowed it down while it's still in court. And this is the kind of justice that we get in this system and in this age. And this is part of this protest today. Thank you.
Yeah. Well said. This is live stream, it's not memory, it's going live. A few viewers on right now. And it also gets recorded on the other end, but not here. It's a live stream on their website. I'm not sure. I don't know the name. It's set up for me.
Which website is it going to?
Oh, it's on Facebook. Yeah, you put it on just like your Facebook site. And it's also on the Aloha Āina Facebook. Huh? Yeah.
The judge and everybody is meeting right over here at the plant.
Right now?
11 o'clock. Then, I'm not mistaken, this road up to the top and where the family wanted. Yeah. So, I make some calls. Inside, outside is very hot.
And Moku, would you talk about what's happening to our viewers who are on the live stream?
Yeah, sure. I would say that court case first appeared probably about 4 years ago. And it was, the focus was Lunalilo, Kanainas, and actually it was Claire, Jocelyn, myself. We were going to a meeting in Oahu with OHA, the Native Hawaiian Historic Preservation Council. And we heard about this court case. So we all got involved, we went up and, you know, was at the state land courts and come to find out that it was quite title, and there was over 100 and something families that were present. No, that's not them. Yeah. They should be arriving in probably vans, a couple vans. So what had escalated out of this whole court case was, 4 years later now, it seems like the court want to find kind of a settlement between these, well, a few heirs. There's a lot of families that don't want to settle. They feel that the land should be remain under the family, and you know, there's no negotiation for a lot of them. But what we thinking is going to happen is if there's a couple of heirs, and there is a couple of heirs that is from Oahu, never been here before, might have interest to sell their so-called percentage, and if they do, then what we think is West Maui Land Company, Makila Land Company, it's the same conglomerate of Kahoma Land Company right now is, I think they're going to petition on land for sale. So there's a lot of families that are meeting over here to kind of get in their faces and say, leave the lands alone. The land should be determined by the heirs of Maui, and hopefully convince the judge that there is more at stake in this, and this isn't just something that's simple, that they'll allow, you know, the greater corporations to just come in and literally petition the land for sale and do whatever they want to do with these properties. And it's not agriculture, it's not about planting, it's not about feeding the nation, it's not about feeding anybody. Literally what they're trying to do is develop these lots into 2 acre to 5 acre, they call it farm lots, but we know how that is because Launio Pope is a prime example of those so-called farm lots. It's luxury gentleman estates, and I think the heirs today, they're, you know, the new generation is good because they're tired already. They're tired of the manipulation and the deceit and, you know, the lies that have come upon us for years that everything isn't so grand and great as other people claim it to be, that we always find ourselves at our backs up against the wall. So, you know, honor to everybody for coming and help supporting this ohana. And I think, you know, that's what Aloha Āina is all about. We gotta come together. We gotta find, everything is related. This Puni Constitution, the illegalities of what's happening in the DOI, and what's happening right now in this phase of more of our lands being taken by force. And I say by force because, you know, it's a maze going into the courtrooms trying to figure that out. And the families are just tired already. We're tired. Home rule, that's what it's all about. Aloha Āina, home rule.
Yeah.
Lāhaina.
Well said. Well said.
Lāhaina.
I'll leave the aircon on.
Okay.
Just in case you guys get sunstroke and you gotta run back in.
So, you know, if they were, some of the families were to settle, these people, and they've been doing this for a really long time, that would not change the interest of the other families. And so, you still have the other families to deal with. I don't believe that they can even get near to controlling interest in what they want to do. Will this system allow them to make a settlement with a few people with a very small interest and for everybody? It would not be unusual for the County land court system to be very unfair to the Kanaka and the rightful owners of these lands. So this remains to be seen. I hope that the judge will be listening because I believe his father ruled last time against Pioneer Mill, saying that the family's claim were good. And now come another generation, we have the son as a judge.
Oh. Oh.
See how long the heaven lasts for us? Long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
My bad. No, I'm not going to walk the place. It's a drive-up.
We're gonna go drive up.
Yeah, we're driving.
Oh, okay. We're waiting for the judges.
They're assembling at the food line last night.
Well, you don't know if they're going this way or that way. The other road is
And we're waiting for them.
Okay. That's what he's calling to verify.
Okay.
Okay, well, you can inform us all about Nayaputi now.
Maybe tell us a bit about you and
You just came back from Washington, D.C.
Yeah, I just came back from Washington, D.C. I submitted a report to the Department of Interior, basically sharing our concerns. We did some research on comments that was submitted, the written comments in 2014, that asked the Hawaiian community and the community at large whether or not they would like rules being proposed by the Department of Interior to that would set up federal recognition for entirely of the Hawaiian nation. And the comments are about 5,000 of them. Most of them came from Native Hawaiian World Commission and Aloha Hawaii, which is a sister organization of the Native Hawaiian World Commission. They're made up of well-connected Hawaiians and community leaders, the same people who are in power now, right now, the organization. So they all turned in postcards and form letters in support of federal recognition. In 2014, from Aloha Hawaii alone, there were 2,500 or just from Aloha, 741 of them were from the Native Hawaiian World Commission. And so my report said that, looked at these things, and basically they don't represent the Hawaiian boys, the Hawaiian people. They represent the Native Hawaiian World Commission. They represent uneven people because most of those form letters are unsigned. And so for all know it could have been the same person. So, and the oral testimony were not taken into account which is really a travesty. 15 meetings across the island. At least hundreds of people, hundreds of our people coming out saying they don't want federal recognition. And it didn't even take that long on the field. And so we were just at my report in 2015, there were over 50,000 comments that were submitted. 50,000 of them came from an anonymous source who made a fake change.org petition and thousands of names on there. And we interviewed some of those people that were on there and they had no idea how their names on there. It's a fake petition, and petition it's very unclear whether or not it supports or does not support federal recognition. And so went up there to submit a report. I was not let in. I was told I couldn't film. I was told I couldn't even drop off my documents. And so it took a while from back and forth with the people there, Department of Interior, and finally we did send an attorney down to collect my documents and sign off on them. But it was an eye-opener because it actually shows how exclusive this process is. You don't have access, no transparency, and just basically want to empower the same people who are in power now are going to be even more empowered if we get the recognition. It's basically what I got out of it. But yeah, so I'm here to represent Aloha Āina from Oahu, and I thought I was going to come here to talk, but we're at a protest. Awesome.
We're listening.
I wish I brought my flag, something. But yeah, so we're gathering up everybody, waiting for everybody to come, and just feel honored and happy to be here.
Helen, did you hear that Mr. Namuo of the Bowl Commission is asking for another $130,000?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I think they're getting ready to do the referendum. And so a constitution was created out of the Nayapuni Aha, and they're going to have to, according to the Department of Interior guidelines, they need that constitution to be to have a referendum to approve it. And so they need thousands of Hawaiians to come out and vote. And I think they're getting ready. They're getting rolls ready. They're going to probably certify it some more. That's what they probably need the money for.
So what happens if you collect a vote of thousands of people, Hawaiian people?
Yeah, we need the numbers. Yeah. If they pass that constitution, they'll be recognized Hawaiian nation. It's going to be Ron Banner and John Mai'e. I mean, do they really represent us? No, they don't represent us. So it's really it's a fraud. Just the whole process. Department of Interior, the comments that are sent in, they represent the Hawaiian people. They ignore the oral testimonies, and then they have this is basically the Akaka bill of the Department of Interior. This is the Akaka bill in another form. Right? The bill couldn't pass Congress, so then they're going to back off from federal recognition. And this federal recognition has no land whatsoever. No land. The only land we're going to get is Kaho'olawe, and I don't think 500,000 Hawaiians can fit on Kaho'olawe. Right? I don't know if they can live and eat and whatnot. This is all our land here. So I think we gotta start looking at other options as well. In terms of, we basically got to push for independence, and that's what Aloha Āina is about. We're earning our right to independence, not just federal recognition. I mean, this is not what we wanted, and Aloha is what is just bringing people together to discuss that and look at all the ways that we are promoting this. And this is a great example of how we are doing the work of the nation. We're coming out here and we're going to protest the development and the stealing of Hawaiian lands. And it's totally what Aloha Āina is all about.
Mahalo.
Thank you.
Okay, natives are restless.
They're going out.
Natives restless.
sign holders.
Some party.
Let's see that sign. Oop, turn 90 degrees. Ah.
Dennis, what'd you say?
Yeah.
I'd say something.
Thank you.
What'd you say? Smile for the man.
Yeah.
Smile.
Little smile.
Good, honey. Very good. I know. What don't you say?
Hi. Aloha. Two generations stacked up here. Aloha.
I think they went for the thing because they know that road. But the Greeks were saying that these guys are supposed to go up this road. So the guys going up there, right? They will cut them for the zip line guys. But even I'm supposed to stay up for that. But they put that. I don't think they went yet. Oh, it's up here. So they never did it. They went with him, but the guys would be fun of it.
Because I still see the vans over there.
Yeah.
But
Let's sit down there. Sit down there and watch them.
well, there's 3 ways to get to the
One of them is all the way to the street.
So, being Peter Martin didn't come this way, we're going up that way. He's got all his surfboard and everything on his truck. He just went by, because I know he would have went this way.
Well, the only way to get to that road again is to police.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Well, let me go that side then. That way I can start.
Right,
If they hit some place, at least I can get people here. Get the piece from the gate and then they back to the I can actually go around the link, but they cannot
I do. Live stream.
That's one way of keeping them off. We can, no, because that's just for now. Just so we know which way that they'll be. They're cooking us. They're not being straightforward. This is the only legal gate that they're supposed to go to. So if they go to the other two, they're illegally doing it because they don't want to come past the heirs. And the heirs will make a statement. Yeah. That's why.
Unless he did
the agreement.
ultimate, he did purchase, for example, he purchased I mean, the coffee spot, then he goes to his coffee farm and says
But he didn't just go like goes and drive through the park, but they're down when you saw him.
Because we had families up on the top, in the bypass, and then we had families here.
You don't know, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we're at this point, then they're going to be up there. Continue with our discussion, and I think this is good icebreaker for us this morning.
Yeah,
get everybody's heart pumping a little bit.
Because we are family, we're high.
There's no awareness out there. The community can start asking what's going on. Said that,
opportunity to get the judge to see how many families are left out of the case.
Yeah.
How many families should be approached in regards to the case.
It seems that the judge is very compassionate for a lot of family issues because they sent letters to the judge to families saying that if you have any interest in it, they need to file with the case. And it seems that the judge knows that there's a lot of other families that it seems that are being left out of this. So what this whole thing is all about is they're going to look at the properties and whether or not they can make a determination, or he can make a fair determination on how he's going to deal with it. When you petition land for sale, it puts the families up against the wall even more because, I mean, going against some huge conglomerate with millions of dollars, and they just received $23 million from the Valleys of West Maui. That was West Maui Land Company. So they got all this money and going into a petition of land for sale in the courts. I mean, how many families can afford to go against a huge conglomerate like that? Once the thing is up to $1 million, that's another illegal action of, a way where once again they just started to figure out by controlling just a small percentage of interest that they can petition the courts for the land be auctioned. It really puts the families into a greater dismay. I would like to see it. Because, time and time again, we always face these kinds of issues and we always end up with a short end of the deal. That, despite a small little move, at least we into the community, all the community pull over and asking what's happening. These are the kind of things that are not out there in the public notice for general community to know what's happening. It's kind of side news actually her when put in the sack. Yeah, it's not over here. And they feel that this is the private time to do these kinds of visits so the judge can the property and hopefully they're take into serious consideration not to sell property. The property should be left in perpetuity for the heirs or, utilize the property for what it's been. Bring food, feeding our nation.
Alright, got a heads up. Josh Dean just met with the heirs. I don't know what his connection is to this, but he works for West Maui Land Company. They said that he'll be down here and talk with the rest of the heirs. Okay. So we're gonna hang out and see where we're trying to find out where we're gonna meet. Auntie's got that texting back and forth, so with the families up there. So we're gonna figure it out and show that us know. We don't know yet. They're gonna text back.
Okay.
But if you guys have to go at least the Hayas, the Kiahis, us, yeah. And you're some representatives. Well, he's been nurtured from baby, so so he knows his legal authority and where his jurisdiction lies.
Yeah. It's in his pocket, hopefully.
That's why I brought the Hawaiian flag. We're going to wait. They're up there already. They're meeting everybody. So they just texted Auntie and they said that they'll be coming down. They're gonna talk with the rest of the heirs. But the thing is, these are the heirs that are not in the court case. You know, so this is the ones that they need to count because they pay the taxes for the property that are up. Yeah, they pay the taxes. So that's where all the discussions going.
How we can acquire land.
Yeah, I think
Keeping cool. Great people up there.
I think in terms of the environment, it's supporting the environment, but more importantly, supporting the people, you know. And because our people, I mean, we have the highest rate of
That's why we can.
so I can see, I told you, I support no GMOs, you know, let's rejuvenate the soil, but let's get people back on. That's the purpose of getting our land back, is getting our people back. And letting our people be self-sufficient. I mean, just be able to grow their own food and build their own house and you know, do what we need to do to survive. We shouldn't be homeless anymore. That is a travesty. That's like, and I think for you as an environmentalist, and I hear what you're saying, the environment is limited. You gotta see that you only got one mouth, you got one mouth. But we also need to support the people in Hawaii that are the best characters.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You guys have a lot to learn from the Hawaiian people about how to care for the environment. And I think we support each other.
Well, I think there should be schools, there should be Hawaiian institutions. People come from all over the world to learn from this culture and wisdom.
And I get what Claire's saying. It's like, Hawaiians are the rightful heirs to the lands. And it's not, I mean, we were here.
100% agreement, 100% agreement with that. I want to see that kind of
I think talk to Hawaiians, we're all on the same side, most of us, in terms of the environment and how important it is, because our culture, we are connected to the land. The land is our mother, Zai is our father, you know, plants are our sisters and brothers. You know, we have a whole cosmogonic genealogy that connects us to every living thing in Hawaii. And when you look at environmentalism from that cultural perspective, it makes
it's a must. We're just, you know, we're up against profit-oriented thinking that destroys the planet. So you know, we're going, you know, we're all going to the same goal, and there are different paths, and you know, they're all leading to the same place. So let's work out that we can help support this place. So it is about us coming together. Wow. So that we can help support this place. So it is about us coming together. Wow. To come up with, hey, that's not work.
I think corporations are not don't have our interest in it. And I think that's where we have similarities. You know, these corporations are the ones taking the lands and developing the land and GMOs on us. So it's a good call today. Is this okay, what do you know what we're waiting for right now?
I think I might have lost. It says live again, but instead I had 6 people on there.
Okay.
I don't know if it goes back to the same place or not.
It goes back to the same place.
Okay, we hope
It's
so.
the same.
Hope you all are still there.
Are we still on there?
I'll put that right now. I can check it out.
Okay.
So
You can check and see if you're live.
yeah. Okay. So, did you find out why we're here? I mean, who we're waiting for? Are we waiting for judges or something?
I heard about judges. I heard some of the heirs are supposed to come.
Okay. Oh, they all went up.
Well, it's still unknown because there's 3 entrances to this place, so they could have come in a different entrance. So it's a little unknown still.
The signs.
Yeah.
Get the signs.
So that's what we were told.
You know, it's gonna take a generation. We're like, we don't have a generation. So in the meantime, until we can overthrow the system, or until we can get the rightful system put up in place, let us make sure that there is something left to earn. Let us ensure that this land, you know, whatever means right now, we can find in the system. Let us make sure that we take care of the land as well as we can, because nobody's going to help me. This island isn't going to help.
Process of eminent domain, you can't buy land from NB if they don't own it. So it's going to come into the court system who does own that land, and it's going to flush that out, and it gives the opportunity for any lands that rightfully belong to people with 99-year leases that expired and all the other things that are out there, you know, in order to do that, because you can't buy land from someone who doesn't actually own it. You have to prove ownership first.
So if this discussion comes on the table, then there's going to be the Hawaii voice all over it. Then it's going to be like, oh, what is it? What is it? What's the real story? Oh, it's
a lot of
annexed.
these corporations took the land from Hawaiians. I mean, they
just occupied it.
Yeah, they just occupied it. There's aggressive kind of takeovers of lands. So
I think what is really important is to, you know, for the people, for everyone to get together, or divide and conquer. That's how they keep, you know, holding the power in their hands.
The whole idea is to get food growing back on the land again by whatever means is possible, and get it out of a corporation.
And they will not care for the health of the people, because they are not right now. They are still burning sugarcane, even though there is a book fix about what do they know. People feel that their land is fire, and they're still stopping. So it is showing us, it is telling us, and it is getting everybody upset. Why and no why. It really shows us, you know, all the same. We're human beings, and we have, you know, everybody wants to have a healthy family.
yeah. But we have still what Hawaiians need their lands back, basically. Hawaiians have the worst statistics. We were here first for 2,000 years. It's the problem with the whole eminent domain. I kind of get what Claire's saying, is that there are rightful heirs to lands. There are owners to lands.
So it should be given back to the rightful owners. Yeah. You know, once the system ends and everybody says yes, we want to take the next step, then who cares about what is legal now? We're talking about leaving that system behind. So here we have the Hawaiian. The Hawaiians are going to say what's going to be what in their own way.
I hold the sign and
you know, we just want to give it back in the most pristine possible way. And I believe that when people, everyone who has aloha, everyone who loves the land and wants to treat it with respect and love, we need to come together. We need to work together completely at one way and looking at what strategy will work faster.
Well, we're trying to put Aloha Maui right now. Trying to see if they would be willing to do on this island. So
yeah, I know. We're renting a room with Kahana, and we're talking about bringing the you know, people, the earth-based, all the earth-based people together. You know, all the people that care.
Yeah. I think we had one come Louis, and so hopefully we can get one in there. That'd be great.
Yeah, well, it would be very powerful to have one in Haiku, because we have a big following. Whoa, watch out! Watch out!
That might just be rubber.
Oh, it's not plastic. It looks like metal. I didn't want to. Yeah, so bringing all the dishes together, and because there's enough land for everybody to farm. Everybody who's an honest person wants to honest, grow food. Yeah? They will have opportunity. And once that is back in the hands of people, why is not culture? There should be lots of that's what we need.
Trick to getting land back and being able to grow food is you got to remediate the soils. You got to like spend 3 to 5 years just putting something back in the soil again, putting indigenous microorganisms back in it, putting biomass, growing things and planting it back in the food. There's something a process A and B is going to do. That's something only the people can afford to do as a whole people, to say we're going to restore this land so then we can grow food. We got to have the infrastructure for farmers. We have to have ways to get it to market, the tractors and the water and the electric, everything has to be in place. There's to be ag car created. So that's the bigger vision.
And to be able to have the peoples. Everything is, belonging to the people, not to corporations.
You gotta go back in the
Right here. Just take care of it. This one right here?
So these are the guys that are selling the lands. They're going up because they're selling the land. So who are they? I just found some of them. I know this family right here.
Water?
Okay, you guys take care. Keep
Hope you charged this last night? Charged your phone last night?
First, like, what do you want? Then you eat it.
It's live streaming, so we can keep these people on. There's 6 people watching.
I'm just saying around the battery was a little holiday.
There was because some of the families from Oahu who wants to go look at these properties, but we're not going to want to make a decision to sell it to the conglomerates or and there's more people coming in.
Everybody going up with one person.
Yeah, well, some of them is families, and because there was in the front was some of the areas that don't even live there in Maui, trying to see going up there and visiting the property. And it's way up there, way up in the hill. And all I can say is, okay, families from Oahu, never seen the property before, they come in over here just to figure out what their interest is, and most definitely they will sell it. So we're over here gathering to kind of get interfaces to say that you're not from here, let the families from Oahu decide what's going to happen with their friends. Yeah. But, they say it makes the world go round. And it's sad that that has to be a dividing factor for us, even though we have a relationship. Money always not enough money to set all our different bills. We'll never sell it. It's been other family. So I hope they feel the same and they change their minds on not even selling any interest so we can come together meaning and unify everybody and we need to do some bigger things. If anything, I'll bring the Aloha together, how to move on. So a little pocket is coming to this one in and I think this is good. Medium pocket. Ziploc.
Take it off, Garrett!
One of them like that already.
Just took your money.
We got a group across the street now in the shade, getting people going the other way. There's no battery.
I don't think we're gonna maybe we can say when we're back on.
Oh, when battery dies, we'll pull up my camera. Yeah, we'll find each other.
And they use it all the way to the road. So this right here, so this would be the plantation.
There's no audio set up.
And then when you get to one of the then it turns out that. So cane field was cultivated, all the way out to Hawaii, all the way up mountain, about to be Waikuri, Honolulu, but it had Waikuri, Kahoma, Kanaha, and then you see so that valley to the left is Kanaha. Then the valley over is Kahoma. So just the two Hawaii, they come out of that and they join right adjacent to Princess Diana Elementary School. Right where they join is a little pool that's actually buried. So a lot of the families that you see here have tombs buried there. And then the Kahoma, the stream that comes out from Princess Diana. What most people today know as Kahoma Creek. So when you hear Kahoma on the other side of the industrial park, that's actually not the original street. In the 80s, the Army Corps of Engineers, when this trip from just a little primitive all the way down the Mala wall to the river. And what they did is they dug this trench, took dirt, and used that to bury the original Kahawai. And so that Kahawai, you can see remnants of it along the dead mango trees that line up the areas just behind this industrial park. That actually where the original Kahawai was. So this is all my, my family had a lot of land. This is because this is the part where the Kilukio site where I grew up. So, and you had 4 of our Waiau that married the Maui line. So a lot of tours been to this gate. One of them was actually, there's a family that lives up in the, his name is Josh D. He works for Freedom Market for Kahoma Land Company. So he built the house here on the Kahoma Land, but he's actually an employee for Kahoma Land Company. So one of the cars was the wife and his family. One of the ends, we came to it. And then some of the ones in India was Muhammad. So I know collectives they are here about the thing. Well, they came earlier. Sad, very sad. We human beings don't need to do that. So much human blood, unnecessary. So I wonder the things we do in our life. Oh, there it is again. Uli, they get the zip line and the ATV, yeah? Yes. Anything up? Yo, here. Plenty vitamin D, yay! This is Lāhaina. This is Lāhaina. Johanna Pico. Boy, come back here.
Would you be able to speak to the history of A and B as far as how?
Not really. I know a little bit, but not.
Well, for just a 3 to 5 minute elevator speech.
I don't know. We could ask him. You know, we only know bits and pieces.
Yeah.
You know, both from Lāhaina. So most of our Julian is in Lāhaina.
Yeah.
My wife is from Navaina. So, but I don't think she's comfortable speaking.
So I have 3 events coming up, and I'm looking for someone who can really speak to the history of A and B. Like, how do they get to the point? I'll get you I can get you out of there.
Give me a minute. Later on we can talk.
Yeah.
And I'll try to help you.
Yeah.
Find some of the tickets. That way I'll know when you get is.
Yeah. Monday in PA, Thursday in Lāhaina, Friday in It's a short,
What's the history? How do they acquire it? Get that via hundreds of people gathering, so it's a good opportunity to get the information out to people who are environmentally concerned.
People you might want to call. The baby in Waiau. And
They would have you come in. I have the information. I want someone to speak for it. I mean, I get information. I want the lines for.
Yeah. So, the university there, she's
director.
you know, she's very knowledgeable. She's Keola Lake's daughter. Keola Lake is a well-known, renowned, respected community. So she's a director of college.
5 viewers. 5 viewers on the live stream. Got some water. So tell me why you guys are here today. We got some viewers on the live stream.
We're here to save our culture. And Āina. And because they have to be with us.
They gotta come too.
So they have to be here.
You guys having fun today? Yeah? You're in the shade. You got crackers.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Thank you.
Very good, Kale. Yes.
Āina is our family and friends, and this is our home, and this is our island, and this is our
Woohoo! Yes. All right, girl.
Aloha. Thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mahalo.
My name is Kale. I live in Āina, and me and my mom, cousin and my brother is holding up signs.
Okay. What's your last name? All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Mama. These are all your kids, all 3.
These are my grandchildren.
Grandchildren? Your niece. All right.
Lele.
Right.
So we're talking about taking back the 35,000 acres of sugarcane land and making it public ownership or private ownership. And then dedicating that organic. Yeah. Got some brochures in the bus up here.
Oh, okay.
You get some brochures.
Yeah, we have.
So come down to the, you guys went back to.
Yeah, we'll go down and talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we have time, we'll share some. You were saying inviting us to explain that what we're doing.
You got them back in the bus there?
Yeah, I was just reading this.
Everything is going on. Running a routine.
That's why the people have to unite, yeah? When we're united, we're so strong. Like the first thing that we did, we had this one scientist she was saying, you know, military is smart. And it is so loud that it is causing bleeding inside the waves, and then they die. And so she actually just took these tips. And we had only like a dozen people from together, and she won. So, you know, it's all about like getting it out there, the public, you know,
I think we're hopping aboard, are we?
better.
I think our bus is
Nice
leaving.
meeting you guys. You guys on the.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Wow. Yeah.
Oh! Related to Sam. Sam Holly. H-O-L-I. Sam Holly married a time and he
You guys calm down.
yeah, we will come down. Guys, let's be sure if I come down here to the audience.
Put that down there.
I'm calling you meeting.
Yeah, I know about it.
Okay.
You guys not going out there, just come down.
Come around. Yeah, come around.
Yeah.
I'm now. No need. Miss.
Okay, I'm going to close the door.
Yep. Watch the videos.
How would you say that was? What would be your report from this little experience?
I want to take everybody for a fast ride.
I don't actually know what happened.
We made a little bit of noise. At least they saw us.
I think the biggest thing is it shows that they're afraid of
Because they come up.
No, this is our kind of here to address us. We were here to address their afraid of us, our application phase. They manipulated the funds
Just to give everybody on hands up, right over here, this yellow gate.
The yellow what?
The yellow gate over here. This is some of the families that parked over here. But all this way up on top is the lands that are in question. But there's my son is moving up right now. He's going up to the top. But it's right on the foothills of Kahoma and Kanaha is the property. There was 2 parcels, parcel 1, 2, and 3. I think 2 or 3 they settled on, but parcel 1 is a bigger parcel, 120 something, some odd acres. There's 120 something heirs that filed. Majority of them pro se to be involved in the case, and it's sad that it's going the way it did. We're at the gate and there's families from Wau that have an interest in the property that they're hoping that they don't sell. So up in this region, this sub-region of Kahoma and Kanaha is where those properties are. Up in this area. And well, God forbid, and hopefully that applause is us to convince families not to not to deal with these conglomerates.
Thank you.
Giving everybody a short little tour of our little place over here. This is the so-called new bypass that they're putting. 2 years we advocated against this bypass because it was really going to shut down the economics in our town. And this is only the first phase of the bypass. There's 3 more phases that they have to do. The phase coming in from Launio Coco, from Keawe Street where we just left to Kahoma Valley is the 3rd phase. And you know, this bypass you see is similar to the bypass while you walk. That it only takes people away from the business areas, which kind of jeopardizes a lot of the small businesses, the mom and pop stores, where all of a sudden they force to close up because there's no equity. Now the bypass really does nothing for us in this town. All it is basically a bypass. So this 5 plot acres over here is controlled by, well, it's leased, it's commanded schools, and we have one of our farmers, James Simplicia, 100% farmer. He's an NG. And our valley up over here, Kahoma, there's this road, there's a tunnel that comes into this road right here. That's our road where we get on the Kahoma Valley. That we're still in litigation. We've been in litigation with the same conglomerates who we were looking to address this morning. Our family located in the back right of the same. So there's an old saying that Hawaiians love to love it, they love to fight. Well, there's another saying that liquor is for drinking and water is for fighting. None of us like to drink, so we don't fight.
What's the significance of where you were
Oh, you can see that mountain right there. The mountain is called Mount Kahoma. So this is direct west. On the other side of that mountain is Aloha Valley. So if you look at how the mountain looks, Aloha is the middle. And that mountain is the private part of Hawaii. So you have the county in the east, the Waiini in the west. Right in the middle, you have this valley called Kawa and anything that is written sacred. So sacredness of duality by bringing together the needle and the Waiini. That place is really significant for us. It kind of shares the genealogy of how the Mo'o sailed into the South Pacific. It was born from the bosom of Mauna Kea, sailed into the South Pacific, and it's a biblical course into the middle of the ocean, forming this island called Kito. So we have a definite relationship with Ramanui. In the genealogical chants of this general area, which is Lele, which eventually later was called Lāhaina. But the old name of this county is Aloha Āina, the leaping point of the soul. Yeah, so they build a bypass, and if you notice, anybody take the law, nobody like take the bypass. So if you ask me, they paid $6 million or $16 million for what? For only like a few bucks to use the bypass, and everybody used justice on the Pilani Highway. And thanks to the Department of Transportation.